Hey everybody, I've been working on this wreath frame this last week, and as I've been working more, I've discovered more ways to use it. So I wanted to do a follow-up video to show you at least 3 different ways that you could use it, and to maybe give you some creative ideas on what you could do. So here are all the pieces for the wreath frame, and I'll show you 3 different ideas that I have. So this is kind of the central piece that is in all of the different approaches that I'm taking. You can, again, cut this from any material that you want. I happen to do this whole set from thick, Glowforge thick draft board, but you can do whatever you want. And of course, you can paint it. You can you leave it natural wood, whatever you want. I think that either painting or going with maybe walnut or cherry or maple woods or a mix would look really great. And you'll see some of those in my pictures. But let me show you the 3 different ways. The first way that I originally intended for this to be used is as a mirror frame that you could hang on the wall or even leave on a table. So the way that this would work is I get this is a 5.8 inch mirror from Michaels. You can get those wherever you want. But what I do then is I would take these 2 pieces right here and cut those out, and you can glue these together so that the bottom and the outside edges are aligned so they're just like this. Once that's dry, then you would take it and glue it right on here onto this leaf frame so that then the mirror can then slide down into the gap that's being created there. So I'll hold it in place, but you can see what I'm talking about. Slide it right down into there. And then these can be where your screws go if you want to hang this on the wall. Let me see if I can actually turn this over when it's not glued together without dropping it. Yeah. So that's how that could work right there. And then what you would do from there, I'll see if I can set it down without moving anything too badly, shaking my table there. And then you would simply take the different leaves and acorns and pine cones, and you could stick them all around the base here, alternating, like at least that's what I would do, and do like this. Because of course, symmetry makes my OCD happy. And you could do as such, however you like, and go all the way around the shape there. Just like that. All right. So that's one way to do it, and that would look fantastic, especially if you paint it and that kind of thing. So that's one approach. Let me show you the next one. I'm going to take this out. We're not going to use these, and I'm not going to use the mirror for this one. So these other 2 ways are intended to be flat on the table. Now you could also use this flat on a table like that. You could set if you had a large candle in the middle, that would look great. You could take some battery powered ones, do the same thing, whatever you want there. But I thought this would be cool too. So what I did was, I'll see if I can maybe keep these like this. I'll probably have to dump them off of there in just a second. So I made a ring like this, and I made some different risers that work like this. So I've got 3 sets right here. And so what you can do is clip them in just like this at about 1/3 of the way around the shape for each one. And you can use glue if you need to. I don't know how well I'll space these in front of the camera. Let's just see how I do. Not too bad. So I've got them relatively evenly spaced around the circle like that. And then I don't know if I can do this with all those stacked on. Let's see if I can. Oh, look at that. Not too bad. So it could go just like that. And then you can take these 3 larger leaves and you can set them like this. And of course, you'll want to glue them on there and do something like that. And I can't lift it up, but you can see that they're at different heights. And then you could take candles after that's glued on there and do something like this. And I'll give you some pictures of this after I shoot the video. But that would look really, really nice at different heights as a candle display. You could also Let's see if I can take those off. See if I can get this off without dumping everything. I'll put that over there. I've also included in the set 6 of the tall ones that are all the same height. So let me show you what we're going to do with those. Same idea, we'll pop these off, and I will just take same idea, take all 6 of these that are the same height, put them about 1/3 of the way around on each side. I'll do this fast for the video if I can. And go with something like this. Get them nice and flat. Oops, sorry, got the wrong one in there. I'll take that one out. And something like this. Make sure you use the set that are all the same height, of course. That's not exactly placed right, but you get the idea. I'll move that one around a little further. And so now you've got 6 of them that are all the same height there. And then you can take a larger leaf and put it on like that. Now, of course, I'm suggesting that you leave this on there because that would look great. Let me see if I can get that on there without too much trouble. Not too bad. So that would be your base right there. And you could put a large leaf on there, and you could put all kinds of different things up here now. You know, you could put a set of 3 candles. You could put, if you had a really big fat one, you could put it there. But imagine how pretty that would be if that was painted or stained or whatever, and then you could put a candle right up there. That would look really, really great. So have fun with this one. There's a lot of different variety of things that you could make, and I think you would really enjoy it. As always, show me the things that you make because I would love to see how creative you get with it.